Sorry.
Great, thanks. I need 5 minutes.
Yeah.
As you know, the motion titled Recalibrating the Housing Vancouver Strategy Post-COVID-19 was passed by Council on May 27th. And the final motion approved by Council gave directions to staff to provide transparent data as specifically outlined in the motion by July 2020. The memo which I did receive, or Council received on July 31st, included some of the data, but was incomplete and very thin. I followed up with another memo on August 14th, further pressing on the data. And the reason that I'm bringing this up is when we met with the Director of Planning and Housing, when I say we, some of my academic colleagues and myself, the Director of Planning said that providing a report would have caused a lot of extra staff work, and by providing a memo with data which they indicated that they had would not take a lot extra work. And so I was shocked when we did not receive that on the 31st of July. And each time I respond and ask for the data, I keep getting analysis findings and policy changes, not data. So my question is, when am I going to see the data? When is Council going to see the data? We know it was indicated by staff that the data is there, and yet again, I continue, whenever I press on this, I get more information about policy and about findings, but not the data. So show me the data. When am we going to see the data, please?
Mr. Mayor, yeah, thanks.
City Manager, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks. We did respond, I think within a couple of hours of the deadline there. And I thought it was a pretty thorough memo with, I thought, a fair amount of data. If there's specific elements of data or specific questions that you have about as it pertains to particular data, that would be helpful. I've seen your general emails in response requesting more, but I don't think it's clear to us exactly what more Council is looking for. So I'm happy to get, if there's specific things, feel free to send an email and see if we can get those out.
I did send a memo that line by line showed where the data had not been provided. And I will continue to persist on this because I know that the data is there. Staff have indicated the data is there. And what we got was a memo with findings, with all in PDF, with nothing that was machine readable or able to be analyzed separately. And again,
I think, Councillor, you're indicating that we have a bunch of data that we're hiding or something. We've shared with Council the information that we had. It was a very considerable amount of work to pull that together. At this point, we don't have a bunch of data that we're sitting on that we're not sharing. I think the further work that you're outlining is a very considerable amount of work. And
I'm sorry, City Manager, that is
okay. So Councillor Hardwick, I understand there's a dispute here, but it's not. Let's just try to give the City Manager a chance to answer.
Yeah, but when he's answering with information that is inconsistent with my experience and my conversations with staff, there's a problem, and I would not be bringing this up and pressing on the matter if it was not a problem. The data was indicated it was there.
Okay, how about
provided in machine readable and form, and that has not been what has been provided. And it seems to me that when we do not get what we ask for, it is appropriate to push back.
I'll tell you what, Councillor Hardwick, I'll review your memo and what's been provided, and we'll see if we can work our way through this.
I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
No problem. Councillor Boyle.
Thanks.